Nah, very firm now. Oh, I thought I would like this one. Nah. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. As you can guess by the title of the video, we are going to be trying on some wedding guest dresses. Now, I am actually going to a wedding next week, so I need to find something, but I thought it's kind of on theme, you know? I'm still in my little wedding bubble in my own head. It's well past the wedding now, but I'm still in my own little bubble. But I have picked up a couple of things from both Zara and New Look. Now, Zara could be a complete waste of time. We know what Zara's like with sizing. might not be great, but New Look is fairly reliable, I would like to say. What I'm going to do with this one, because we've had a little bit of, because I've had a bit of feedback in terms of the format of these haul videos, is that when I film it like this, where I've got you guys in front of me and I'm trying it on live, the problem that I have is I can never get it fully in frame without being practically in the back garden, and I have to like shout. So I feel like I'm not giving it like a good review because I can't actually see myself in it, and I have to constantly be like looking in the mirror like this. So that's why I'm not a fan of doing it this way. However, I am going to try them on and I'm going to do my commentary, etc. But I'm also going to film lengthways as well and add that in so that we can get a better picture of what the actual dress looks like. So I'm kind of mashing the two formats together, if that makes sense. We'll just see how it goes, right? All feedback is welcome. Well, yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to a wedding next week. It's actually one of our friends. The couple was at our wedding, and yeah, we're very excited. I love wedding season. I love going to weddings. I love having my own wedding, you know. But yeah, I don't know whether we should I do one Zara, one New Look, one Zara, one New Look, like switch it round? Or should I do all Zara first, get that out of the way, because I have a feeling that they just won't fit. Do you know what? Right, let's start with the Zara one, and then we can kind of get the vibe of what we think might be going on with Zara and their sizing. Although having said that, I have, sorry, let me open this. I feel like I'm being loud. Although I have recently bought a couple of bits from Zara and they've been okay, but I feel like it can just be so hit or miss. But I also wanted to do a haul which wasn't just from ASOS, because I feel like I do very like shop specific hauls, and when it comes to trying to find something nice, like I shop around on different websites, and I thought let me just order from a couple of places and we'll see which one we like. So that's why I did New Look and Zara. So should we start with this one? I've just seen this blue one. I feel like from Zara I've possibly got the same dress in two different colours. But yeah, this is, I actually can't even remember. Oh, there we go. So it's like a blue floral, like halter neck style dress with like a dropped back, and I think this ties at the back. It's a really like lightweight. So yeah, I'm going to pop this on with what shoes I have in the wardrobe, which I think might go with them. If I don't have any, that might be the next hunt. But let's try this one on first. Okay, this dress, I'm very pleasantly surprised actually. I didn't think Zara was going to fit. Now, I did get it in a 2XL, which, to be honest, I just filtered everything to 2XL on Zara. I didn't really look at the size guide. I probably should have. I feel like this looks like it fits a dream. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this is perfect. The only thing, which technically would make it not perfect, is that I feel like, could I size down because this is actually quite baggy at the back? Is this, if I were to size down, would it affect the front? Because I feel like the front is perfect, but the back is not. Like the back, I feel like my knickers are about to show, because I'm going to be upfront and real with you guys, I'm on my period at the minute, so I've got the biggest knickers on right now. But I feel like I could size down in this, no? Because if it goes down a couple of, it's only just gonna, I could size down maybe one size, would you say? But I think this is so cute, even just for like a summer dress. What do we think, guys? I mean, it's very daring at the back. I don't think I've gone like full backless like that for a long time, if ever, when it comes to like a formal event. Is it too much? I can't tell if it's too much or not, but I do actually really like the dress in general. I think the dress is actually very flattering. which is very pleasantly surprising for, yeah. Can you see my knickers? You can't, no you can't. But one other thing I would say is this strap at the back, if you've got someone to help you, get them to do it in like a double knot, because I feel like when you sit down and as you kind of like, what is that motion? Like, I can feel it loosening, if that makes sense. So either do it in a really tight kind of bow or double knot it. But yeah, I just think this is stunning. I did pair it with a pair of white heels. White heels are all right for a wedding, right? I feel like, you know when they say that if you have to ask, then it's not all right? But I feel like people wore white heels to my wedding. I didn't even notice. Like, I didn't even care. But, like, white shoes are I don't know. Let me know. Would you wear white heels to a wedding? Because it's not a white dress. It's not like I'm wearing a wedding dress. Oh, I don't know. Let me know what you think. But this dress I am actually really, really, really pleasantly surprised with. Question is, do I size down or do I not? Because I do feel like this bit is a little bit loose. I could fit a whole second arse in the back of here, but I'm scared that if I were to size down that it would affect kind of the chest area, because I think the chest area is perfect, if that makes sense. It's just, like, this is just perfect. This is just perfect. It's just that bit that I'm not sure about. Let me know what you think. Okay, next we're gonna do a dress from New Look. So this one, again, I am desperately trying to fit in with the butter yellow, like, colour of the summer. But I just don't think it is right for my skin tone, but I did buy it anyway just to try. It's a long sleeve dress, which with, at the minute, the current weather, I don't know if you noticed, by the way, if I gradually get redder and redder throughout this video, it's because I've been sat outside and I think I've burnt, but it's just taking a little while to progress. So I'm a little red at the minute. But yeah, especially with my sunburn, I'm not sure that this is going to look great. However, we're going to try this. Could be, I'm not sure about long sleeves either, for especially when the weather forecast for next week is like 28, 29 in Newcastle, which is unheard of. So yeah, we'll try it on. Yeah, we'll see what it's like. This was £47.99 and I got it in a UK 14. Okay, this dress, do you know what it is, right? I feel like this dress is beautiful, but it's just the wrong colour for me. I think I need to just finally admit that this butter yellow trend is just not, it's just not for me. Beautiful dress. If it was in a different colour, I feel like maybe like a baby blue or like a pink or even like a green kind of colour, I feel like it would be perfect. Now it is double lined and I do have black knickers on, so like I said before, I mean, I would change, would I change, I don't know. A quick little tester for you is that it is still a little bit see-through, even though it has got a second lining, so there is an underlining, but you can still see my black knickers through. I would change my knickers, obviously, if I was wearing this to a wedding or out or whatever. However, like I've said, I'm on my period and changing my knickers is a whole ordeal. If you know, you know. But yeah, love this. The sleeves, I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit sunburnt, like I say, but the sleeves are a little bit itchy. Like I can feel them on my skin. Do you know what I mean? So, but I really like the style of the dress, like the sleeves, the way that like the chest is kind of cut out. Do you know what I mean? And then we've also got like a little tie at the back which can like kind of cinch you in if you want it to. Beautiful dress, just not the right colour, I don't think. Am I wrong? Am I like really underselling myself? I just feel like I really want this colour to be my colour and it's just not. Nah, I don't know. I think this one's gonna have to go back because I think if, like I say, I think if it was in a different colour I'd be fine. But if I were to keep this, I would be constantly thinking like, does this actually suit me? Like I wouldn't feel comfortable in it, do you know what I mean? So this would be going back. I am going to check though to see if it does come in another colour. Because like I say, it's a really pretty kind of design. Like it's got the nice pattern on the sleeves, which is like echoed throughout the whole thing. Like it's a lovely dress, just not the right colour for me. I feel like I've said that a million times, I'm sorry. I can't find any other faults with it though. It is like I say, with a nice like gold necklace. I do have the white shoes on, which I think do go very well, but still unsure as to whether white is acceptable at a wedding for shoes. But I mean, like I say, I wouldn't have been bothered. But anyway, yeah, this is this dress. If I haven't mentioned it already, I'll pop the price on screen. But yeah, beautiful dress, wrong colour. I said it again. Okay, I'm going to do the second dress from Zara. I realised that I've actually got 3 dresses from New Look, not 2. So we've got 2 more to go from New Look. But this one is not the same as the first one, but similar. So it's got, again, quite a low back with a bit across the back, but it's a bit more kind of strappy than it is halter neck. And I'm not 100% sure on this. Do you know what it is? Everything looks nice on the model. And then when it comes, it's a little bit of a different reality. But we've all experienced, it's a universal experience, is it not? But yeah, nice and flowy. Let's pop it on. This is also, might add, in the same size as the first one, so we might have the same dilemma as to whether I can size down or not. Let's just try it. Right, sorry, jump scare. This is just a straight up no. I'm sorry. First of all, it's not wedding. My tits are out. It's just not wedding appropriate, I don't think. And it doesn't really fit properly around here anyway. Like, I don't really, like, there's just a big gap here. And when I've tried to adjust the straps, which just kind of go down here, they either are really gapey here, or it just kind of goes, like, above my boobs. Like, it doesn't, it's just not right. Yeah, we've also got the same issue at the back where my knickers are actually out and showing. So, again, probably, well, this is the problem, right? Because if I size down, then this definitely would not fit in any way, shape or form. So, I don't know. Also, please correct me, I think South Asian inspired by the dupatta, but is it the same when it's crisscrossed at the back? I don't really know. I'm still learning when it comes to that, because I understand that there's been quite a lot of controversy around, like, not recognising this style as a dupatta and people saying that it's a Scandinavian scarf, and I'm still learning, so please correct me in the comments if you know what it is. But it does crisscross at the back. But yeah, like I say, this, like, massive at the back to the point where it's showing my knickers, but absolutely not in the front. This is just, like, I would feel so self-conscious if I was wearing this anywhere, never mind at a wedding. But on the plus side, it is a very, very pretty print. I really like the print, the pinks and the red. I just think it's so stunning, but just not on this style of dress. Yeah, it's just not, no, it's just not right. It's just not quite right. There's not a lot really to say on this one. We'll give it another positive. It is a very nice length. It goes down to kind of like my ankles. Like, yeah? I don't know if you can even see that. But yeah, this one is a very firm no. Very firm no. Okay, this next one, again, is from New Look. It's like a powder blue one. It's got little sleeves on it, and it's kind of got ruffles down the skirt, which could either be really nice or just wrong in all kinds of ways. So, yeah, we'll try this one on. This looks quite small, to be fair, so I don't know whether this one's going to fit, but all we have to do is try. Okay, there's a lot wrong with this one, I won't lie. First of all, you can see my nipples through it, so I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. You can see my nipples, I know, just try and ignore them if you can. This one, not only can you see my nipples, but you can see kind of like my belly button, which, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing, I don't know, it just doesn't look very flattering to me, and I can't quite describe it, but I feel like it makes my hip area, like, do you know from the part where my waist starts to go out towards my hips, like from here, it makes that part look really long? Does that make sense? I feel like the length from my hip to, like, below my thigh looks really long. I don't like this one. I don't think I like this one. It's a really, really nice colour, to be fair. It's just the fit is just not quite right. It does have that same tie at the back to kind of cinch you in if you wanted. The sleeves, it's kind of giving no, it's not flapper girl. What are the flamenco, but just not red. Like, do you know how flamencos have, like, the poofy bits? I did have higher hopes for this one, I won't lie, because it looked really nice on the website, but it just does not fit. Like, it just doesn't look the way that I wanted it to. I could wear shapewear with this, but you guys know I hate wearing shapewear. I hate wearing shapewear. I think they're the most uncomfortable things to wear in the world. And they don't make you look smaller, they just smooth things out. And I feel like sometimes they add a layer of like thickness to the outfit, and I just don't think it looks, honestly, I know that shapewear is supposed to make you look better, but sometimes I just think it doesn't. And I think this might be one of those cases, because you'd just be able to see where the shapewear was. Do you know what I mean? It would just replace what you can see here with a big line of shapewear around here. So this one's a no from me. I just think it's really, really pretty colour, but just the ruffles are not, it's just not giving the desired effect that I had intended for it. Yeah, and I think even the chest area, I'm just not sure. I kind of feel like it makes my boobs look like they're kind of going down to both sides. Oh, I just think in general this is just not, it's not flattering material, it's not a very flattering shape, it's not a very flattering dress, unfortunately, and it looked great on the model, of course it did, but this one's just a no for me, sorry. Not for me. Okay, and the last dress, again from New Look, is this, it's another pink one. So it's like a lighter pink than the ones that I've already tried on. Little bit higher an expectation for this one. I feel like it's going to be okay. It's got like a strappy side, and then this one's got a little bit more to the sleeve. First thing I will say before I try it on is, I don't know if you can see, right? If I go like that, this is so random. Like, can you see that it's kind of like bouncing? Now that gives me the indication that it's nice, kind of like stretchy-ish material, which we like. I mean, yeah, we like this kind of material. So yeah, let's try this one on. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I feel like, to be fair, this one I think is a little bit too small for me. It's a little bit tight on the belly area. Oh, I thought I would like this one. No. Goodness me. This haul is, just looking back at this haul, there's only one dress that I actually like, and I'm not even sure if it's the right size. This is a no. I think this is going to have to be a no. Again, I'm just going to be conscious in it, because I know as soon as I sit down in this, everything's gonna bloop, which is fine. But I'm just not a fan of the sleeve, actually. I thought the sleeve would be really nice, but it's just not giving. Nah. To be fair, the skirt at the bottom has got like a little bit of a fishtail effect, and I actually quite like that. But in general, I think this is a no. I don't know if it's also the wrong colour for me. I'm not 100% sure that this goes well with my skin tone. It's a little bit too much on the pale side, if that makes sense. But yeah, I thought I'd like this one more than I do, which is a shame. But yeah, not feeling it, and not feeling the straps. Not feeling anything apart from maybe the little fishtail bit at the bottom. I think even if I sized up, to be fair, like even if I sized up, I'm not 100%, like I don't think I would like this. Well, what a haul this is. Do you know what it is? Why is it that I feel like for hauls, I very rarely find something that I like? Why is that? Am I too picky, or am I just not used to seeing myself in colourful clothing, or am I just, I don't know, I just pick out the wrong things for my body? But I don't know, do you know when you see things on the model and you think, yeah, that's really nice, and then it comes and it's just not. Oh goodness. Well, I mean, yeah, no, not for me, unfortunately. Okay, and that does bring us to the conclusion of this haul. Now, obviously, we only found one dress that I did like, which was the blue Zara one. I think I am going to size down, because I did actually do a quick poll on Instagram, and loads of people said to size down. However, loads of people said also to go and get a seamstress to take it in. Now, I don't know if I'm going to the wrong places or what, but for me, a dress like that isn't worth taking to the seamstress, if that makes sense, when I can just get a size smaller. Because if it was a really expensive dress, like for example, you know, my wedding dress, the bridesmaids dresses, or if it was a dress, I don't know, say over £100, I would consider going to get that like taken in at the seamstress. But for a £40 dress from Zara, the cost of getting it done would almost match the cost of the dress itself, and I just don't think that's, like, if you combine the two costs, I don't think the dress is worth that amount of money. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to try the size down, I think. In terms of like buying things for these hauls, obviously I don't buy things from shops with the intention of not liking them. I buy things thinking that I am going to like them and I'm going to end up keeping a lot of things, but I very rarely do. I think it's just experimentation, really. There's a lot changed with my body and my body shape and my self-confidence and things. So I think I'm still getting used to kind of learning what styles and colours and things suit me now. So just bear with me. We'll get there. We'll get there as a team, all right? But yeah, that does bring me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up or hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Baby, let me love you.